Hi everyone, Cendril here, and welcome to Seiken Densetsu Final Fantasy Gaiden. Wait, no, that was how it was released in Japan. Let me try that again. Hi everyone, Cendril here, and welcome to Mystic Quest. No, wait, that's the European version. One more time. Hi everyone, Cendril here, and welcome to Final Fantasy Adventure, which is how it was released in the West. This was published by Square, not Square Enix, because they hadn't merged back then. It was on the Game Boy, and one of the best Game Boy games that I played, the original Game Boy. And you'd be saying, oh cool, another Final Fantasy game. You sure love Final Fantasy, Cendril. I do. But this isn't quite a Final Fantasy game. Sure, you're going to see a lot of Final Fantasy references, just things you recognize from Final Fantasy. But what this is the collection of mana on the Switch. We're going to be playing through Final Fantasy Adventure. You're saying, okay, now I'm confused. You're playing mana games, which we've done one on the channel. Secret of Mana, which I co-opted with my wife. That was quite the adventure, so do check that out. Go find the playlist and check it out. So why is this here? This is actually the start of the now very well-known Mana series. Though I haven't seen a Mana game in a while, sadly. This is the start of it. It started off as a spin-off Final Fantasy game. But it grew into the Mana series. Grew, get it? Because Mana Tree? Anyway. Like I said, this is a Game Boy game. Well, I'm playing on the Switch. But it was a Game Boy game, and one that I really loved. In the collection of mana, we have Final Fantasy Adventure, like I said, the beginning of the Mana series. Secret of Mana, the game that came after that. And Trials of Mana, which you may know as Seiken Densetsu 3. I haven't played through Trials of Mana, because back then, there were just really bad translation patches and things going around. I know it became really good, but I never played it when it was at that point. All the translation patches that I played through were pretty bad, so I didn't get to go through it. Now, while I know quite a bit about the game, I haven't been through it myself, so that'll be a lot of fun to do. I might do that after Final Fantasy Adventure, but we're here for this. We'll do English US. Oh, cool! Ding, with the... There it is! Final Fantasy Adventure! Okay, this is the screen I'm used to. Change display. Oh, neat! Ooh! Like on the Game Boy Color, I believe. Which I think I've seen. Oh man, you really want the Game Boy experience. We'll do this one. Option menu, cool. Quick save, manual, neat. Alright. Let's go ahead and go. HC Squaresoft, because that's what they were back then, where they merged with Enix and became Square Enix. Tree of Mana grows with the energy of will from each and everything of this world. It grows high above the clouds, in the air on top of Mount Illusia. Legend tells that it gives eternal power to the one who touched it. Dark Lord, yes, that's name, not title. Dark Lord was trying to find the way to the Tree of Mana to get the mighty power to conquer the world. What did you say this game was? 91? I was a kid. Alright. Yep. I do not remember the default name. There is a default name. That... I mean, you have to put a name, but there is a, like, canon name, but I don't remember what it is. And girl. Did it. Now fight! And it throws you right in combat with this thing. Now this is a action adventure. HP, MP, and gold. How much gold do you have? You press the A button, you swing. I'm a fighter of Empire Glaive. Me and my friends were forced to fight every day, just for the entertainment of Dark Lord. Many fighters have fallen from their wounds. Willie! Mana is in danger now. We must let the Gemma Knights know about it. Oh, I do believe... Sorry to cut off my dying friend there. But Gemma Knights, I believe, is one of the names that was going to be used for this game, if I remember correctly. Before it went with all the names you heard at the beginning. Gemma? See Bogart at the falls. He's a Gemma Knight. He should know what to do. Gemma? Mana? What are they? Willie? Willie! Willie passed away. Very sad. Willie, I'll avenge you. Sorry about Willie. We have to get out of here. That's Amanda. I want to go home and see my little brother. So, it has a name. This NPC does not. The entrance for the monsters leads to the outside. Take your chance. Now fight! So we do the same thing. Just go up and swing at the enemy. So, like I said, A button swings. There's a bar at the bottom. We'll get more to that later. Because right now it fills up really, really slow. Now, this is the wrong way to go, as you can see here. But that's something you're able to do. You're able to walk around on the map, which, that's really cool. You have to think back then. Oh! Dark Lord and Julius? What's going on? Let's eavesdrop. Dark Lord, you say the mana tree is above the falls? Yes, sir. The tree is in a shrine up there. How do I get there? Up the falls. Miracles occur sometimes, Sir Dark Lord. How? A girl has the key to it. Good. Work hard on it. Yes, sir. What? Who is it? Oh no! This is how a cutscene was done back then. I had no control over that. I won't let you leave here alive! Huh? Now, if you've seen the Secret Amanda series that I did, I'd be like, oh man, this happens to you quite a bit, son. Yeah, it does. Seems to be a thing. Actually, considering that, Dragon Quest XI, this, Anyway, just seems to be a thing with me and waterfalls and being thrown off of them in various ways. That's a shame. Ouch. No. Where am I? Where is this? Enjoy the music. Okay. And welcome to, like, the hardest part of the game. It's here at the beginning. Getting through the first fights. Because you don't have a lot of HP and you take a lot of damage. Oop. Run into people to talk to them. Hello, young man. Welcome to Topple. Do not swing at the NPCs because you actually can kill the NPCs, if I remember correctly. Or maybe you just throw them out of the way. Don't remember. Yep. Rust. I was probably close to level, but I don't want to risk it. So let me go a little bit more over combat. I said use the A button to swing. There's a level. But I would have died, so there we go. Well, let me go over leveling first. Have your name, your level, your status, if you're poisoned or something like that. HP, MP, attack power, and defense power. Now you get to select your growth type. What's going to happen is whichever stat you choose is going to get 2 points in it. And 2 other stats will get +1, depending on what you choose. So if I choose power, and you get to see before you confirm, power gets 2 points, stamina gets 3, and gets 1 point, and will gets 1 point. Wisdom is where power doesn't get it. Stamina, you don't get wisdom. And will, you don't get power. So what do each of these do? Power is your attack power with physical attacks, which is what you're probably going to be using most of the time. Probably if this is your first time playing through. Wisdom will help your spell power. Now, we don't have any spell power. We don't have any spells. We have spell power, but we don't have any spells right now. Over the course of the game, we will get a handful plus of spells from that do various things. There are some attack spells in there too. Stamina is your HP. You'll get more HP. And maybe defense power? I don't remember. And will, if I remember right, deals with that bar at the bottom. Which, more on that a little later. Hope I remembered all that correctly. It's been literally years and years since I've played this game. So, but that's the gist of the powers of what they do. Now, speed running type tactics is you pick one attack type and stick with it. So you either go spells, which will make the beginning of the game fairly difficult until you start getting more MP, some attack spells, and then the latter half of the game you can do a lot of damage. Or you go straight power and not really worry about your spells. It kind of makes you one-dimensional, and it does have downsides too, which we'll get into. But since that's mainly what you swing with, that's a good way to go. I'm no speedrunner, so what I'm going to do is kind of balance everything out, just so I can show everything off to some degree. We'll start with power because we don't have any spells. And the E is your experience, so 16 out of 44. So once we reach 44 experience, we'll level up. Now, if I do remember right... Help! Help! Actually, you should say that.
Help! Help!
Why not? You're here.
Sim's got a serious wound. I already told you he has a serious wound.
Please, take this girl to Wendell and see Bogart. He'll take care of the rest.
Hassim? Hassim!
You're far away, so the mic isn't going to pick up.
Hassim!
Hassim passed away.
Oh no. Don't leave me alone, Hassim.
I'm looking for that Bogart too. Why don't you come with me?
Oh, can I?
I can't leave you here alone. I'm Sin.
Call me Finn.
Yay! Finn joined. That's my wife, by the way.
Hi.
who goes by Finn Feather Dragon. If you've watched the co-op LPs, you know that already. So I named her that because why not? Now Finn is super useful, just like she is in real life. Better have for a reason. If I get hit, which silly enemy. Somebody attack. Okay. Y'all had no problem swinging at me before. Hey, candy. If we go into the option menu and we click ask. There's right there, but I turned the mic away. Shoot your wounds in. She casts regen. Thanks, honey. Over the course of the adventure, we're going to have a variety of companions, and they all do something different when you use the ask command. By far, from what I can remember, Finn is the most useful. Or just whatever you name the girl character. Now you may be wondering why I'm still out here fighting. To show you something about combat, screens reset every 2, which means you have to go 2 screens away before the enemies reset, if I remember right. It's 2 or 3. Also, about combat, see, sometimes I do a stab, and sometimes I swing. Now they're dropping candy, I needed that earlier. That is due to how the button, how you're moving when you press the attack button. If you're moving and you press the attack button, like I'm holding the left stick left, you stab. If you're in a neutral position, you're not holding the control stick at all, you will do a swing, which gives you more of an arc. You can use this to your advantage, kind of staying out of the way of an enemy. That way you're not in sight, or kind of in a line, which is how a lot of enemies attack. So it's really useful that way. I'm not doing it exactly correctly here, but this is a speedrunning tactic, funny enough. Like I said, I'm not doing it exactly right, but some of these screens have a chance to have more enemies than others, and you grind up money here. So you can buy early equipment in town and really set yourself up. Plus some levels here at the beginning as well. Even though it doesn't help me right now, I'm going to go ahead and take the wisdom like I said. I'm just going to play a balanced game. Which is, you won't see that probably anywhere else. So, hey, you should keep watching and see how it works out. Please? Because like I said, you tend to focus on one or the other. Tend to focus on power or wisdom. Especially since being an older game, you're mainly going to see speed runs and things of that nature. Excuse me. Bart wanted to die there. But you just farm these rooms. Like I said, I'm not doing it exactly right. There's a better way to do this, the grinding. Old Man by the Waterfalls is such a weirdo. Used to be a gallant knight. Not anymore. Darkflare's looking for a girl, I hear. Do you know a girl with the secret of the Tree of Mana? No, I can't say I do. Kind of specific there, little kid. Ugh. Go away. It's fine, don't worry about it. Because you can't shove NPCs, which is really annoying, because, well, if you run into them, you talk to them. You don't use a button. Tree of Mana is watching us from above the clouds, protecting us from evil things. All the evil things. Hello, may I help you? Alright, now we can buy some things. In this shop, there are cures, which get rid of poison, eye drops, which get rid of blind. I think that's right. And keys, which will unlock locked doors and lock treasure chests. I need a key. I think I'll just buy the key right now. The number is how many uses the item has. So we have 4 uses of the key. If we buy a cure potion, we get 2 uses out of it. And then it's gone. I don't remember exactly how much the cure potion heals, but it's not a bunch. What I do want to get, however, more of is stuff over here. I believe we start with a broadsword. Yeah, we start with a broadsword, so you don't need that. Why it's in the shop, I don't know. I want the iron helmet. Now I'm just short. There is a glitch with the helmet. I don't remember it. It is another one of those speedrunning tactics. But I don't remember it, and therefore I will not be using it. I do want to buy the helmet, though, so we're gonna grind up money. The mushrooms give you 1. I believe their imps give you 3. Mushroom is not the name of the enemy. It actually is a Mana series enemy, but I can't remember the name right now, so who knows? Somebody might help me out with that. You'll have to wait and see if I decide to do that or not. Well, you'll already know if I decide to. Anyway, you'll understand. Talking to myself at this point. Let's buy the iron helmet. This is a really good start. Iron helmet. There you go. Not ask, but oh, I was 1 HP. You can equip a weapon and 3 pieces of armor. You have a headpiece, an armor piece, and a shield. By equipping the iron helmet, we get 1 more defense. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you only have 20 HP, every point of defense matters. Oh, we also have candy. I didn't go over candy. Candy you can sell for 2 gold, but the other thing you can do is you can eat it to get some HP back. It heals even less than a cure potion, if I remember correctly, but enemies like to drop it. Now, you do have limited inventory space, so do be wary of that. In fact, I'll show you have limited inventory space. There you go. That's all the inventory space you get. From here up. So let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 16, maybe 17. I don't know if you get the one right beside the trash can. I don't think you do. So you can hold 16 things, which isn't a lot. Now we can equip a item like candy, and if we press the B button, we will use said item. If the item has multiple uses, then you can spam the B button and use it over and over again. And you see, while you have it equipped, it is gone from your inventory. Oh, I wanted to buy keys. We'll want a few keys. There is no combining items in this game. What I mean by that is you can't... Oh, well, use the candy. My bad. Wrong button. You can't, like, stack the candy. Like, you can't just move it over here and it's like, oh, candy too. Doesn't work that way. Same thing if you have 2 items that you've used. Let's say I use 1 key from this stack and then 2 keys from here. I can't... Or let's say I use 2 keys from each stack. I can't combine them and get 1 key for uses. It doesn't work that way. So make sure you use up an entire stack before moving to the next stack. So use all 4 keys from this one. That way the inventory space is gone. Then move on to the next set of 4 keys. It's just something to keep in mind. It'll help with your item management. By the way, you just double A button to select the item you want to have equipped. Oh, actually I have the bar full. Let me go over that now. So that is the will bar. I don't remember if it has another name for it. As we have a higher will stat, it will go up faster. You can see it's going up faster than it was before. And will continue to do so as the will stat goes higher. The higher the will bar, the more attack power you get from a swing. Once the bar is full, you do a special attack. Now we're going to get some different weapon types throughout the game. Spoiler, but not really. We'll get a few different weapon types, actually. And each one has a different special move with the wheel bar. The sword is to dash in whichever way you're facing, all the way across the screen. So if I'm looking right, we'll go right and then back, like all the way through. Pretty useful. And now we get to the exploration. Oh, I forgot you did 6. Ask. Yeah, he heals through. Candy. And then you can attack treasure chest to get it out of your way. Here's Rabite, which is a enemy that you see everywhere in the Mana series. Became a mascot of sorts. You see, whenever you see Mana stuff, you always see the Rabite somewhere. Yay, level! More power. And we're going to explore because I don't remember exactly where to go. I'm sorry to say. Hey, candy. Between your companion plus candy drops from enemies, you should be fine on HP. Especially with, you know, asking for the regen. I think this is right. Excuse me, I'm looking for a man named Bogart. I don't know anything. Doesn't know. Go away. That is a pendant of mana.
My mother gave me this. Are you the Gemini?
Yes, it was when Vandal was trying to conquer the world with the power of mana. We fought against them to retrieve the peace, but we were losing. The power of mana was too strong. But there was a lady who assured our victory. That lady had that pendant on her chest. Seems like this girl is the key for this time. Take the Madoc in the next room. Go to the cave on the east side of the mountains. Use Madoc to break the rocks in the cave. See Siba, Sabiba, in the town called the Window. He knows more. Welcome to one of the most important items in the game. This is the Madoc. We get 7. This item destroys rocks. It can also find secret rooms. Kind of like Zelda bomb style. You bomb a wall and then do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, kind of like that. Using the Madoc item here. We'll be able to purchase more later, but right now we only have the 7. So, there's that. Speaking of there's that will do it for this episode. Heal! Thank you for watching this first episode. I hope you enjoyed, had a lot of fun, enjoyed some of the random commentary that I do have, and kind of the history lesson as well at the beginning. It's what I do. I like giving as much information as I have. I've played video games. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I do hope you enjoyed. Please like the video, subscribe. No, I don't say it over and over again, but I do like to throw that out there every once in a while. I'm trying to get better about it because it reminds people to actually do those things. We have fun here, at least I hope so. I try to have a lot of fun with the videos, and I try to give you information, at least that I know. You could go to a specialty channel and find out every little thing about Final Fantasy Adventure. But here you'll get a good mix of things. Hopefully, good gameplay. Some history, because I've played games for over 20 years, all the way back to around this time, with the Game Boy and the NES. I grew up with gaming, it's a passion of mine. I think gaming can and has brought a lot of positive into the world. I truly believe that. And I try to push that here on the channel. The positive things of video games. Sure, I get angry and frustrated and everything else, like every other gamer. But at the end of the day, we have a lot of fun here. We laugh, and hopefully I show off the game to a good extent. That's always the goal. I show off a lot of the game and have a lot of fun. So again, if you're new, thanks for watching. Hope you stick around for the rest of this series. If you're a veteran of the channel, it's good to have you back, and hope you enjoy Final Fantasy Adventure. Till the next episode, I'm Cendril. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.